What's up, y'all? It's Denny, and I am back with another outfit revamp, episode 4. In this outfit revamp, this is something I'm going to call a Halloween special. And as you can see, I turned it into a cute two-piece. So it's more of like the sexy ghost, you know. I added a little bedazzle to it over here. And then I also added some bedazzle to the hoodie part, you know, to give it more like a bling bling, you know, a sexy ghost, okay? So if you're wondering how I turned this look into this cute, sexy ghost look, then continue on watching my video. I am on the road to 500 subscribers, you guys, and I noticed that my subscribers has been going a little up and down. So if you can please support me by first subscribing to this channel, liking this video, and if you would like, leave some comments down below, leave some hearts, you know, let me know how you feel about this outfit, you know, say, Danny, you cute girl, whatever, just come up with something and leave it below, okay? If you haven't, please go ahead and subscribe to my personal Instagram page at itsdenny_, as well as my business page. As you can see, you guys, I have a new piece that is up, you guys. The first 3 videos I had this piece up, but this is something that I have been working on, and I finished it this morning. And after this video, I'm going to go and take some photos of it. So let's check this out. So follow my business page at distinctive_stitch, okay? Now let's get into this video. Materials, we are going to be using scissors, measuring tape, pens, my ghost costume, a sewing machine. I forgot to mention 360 fabric glue, as well as some rhinestones. Now here, what I'm doing is I just tried on the dress to see exactly where I'm going to cut it to make it into the 2-piece and see just what I need to adjust. And here I'm just putting a pin right where my waist is at, so I'll know that that's where I need to cut. Next, we're going to move on to laying the costume out. And I'm just going to make sure it is laid out flat. The seams are touching each other and things like that. Then I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut right down that middle where my midpoint pin is at. I'm just going to make sure I just go straight along there, just as you see, just like you see right here. Next, I'm just going to take my scissors and cut off the arm, just one arm. Next, I am going to fold the skirt in half, making sure the seams are lined up with one another. Here I'm getting ready to measure myself to see how long I want this skirt to be. Yeah, I just double checked here to make sure, and I'm going to start from the bottom and measure it to the top because I want to be able to keep that bottom without having to recut it. So I believe I went about either 10 inches, but you can do yours however long you want yours, but I think I did mine about 10 inches. And then I'm just going to take my scissors and just cut where I want the skirt to stop. Not stop, I meant to say just cut it straight across. Here I'm just folding the skirt back in half again, just making sure the seams are aligned with each other. And then I'm going to take my pattern, my skirt pattern, and I'm just going to lay that on the skirt so that I can get a nice tight fitted. Now the next time I will do this, I will probably come out like an inch. I think I probably came in a little too tight, and as you can see, my skirt was just a little too tight, and I think I would want it to be more loose than tight. So yeah, the next time I do this, I would recommend coming out a little bit more. And it's mainly because of that type of fabric. So it depended on the type of fabric. But for this one, I should have came out about an inch. Here I'm just unfolding the skirt, making sure that it can fit. Then I'm just going to take my pins and we're just going to pin down the sides. Next, I am going to try on the top to take it in. So I'm looking at my mirror and I'm just going in on the sides to see exactly how much I need to take it in. Now, I'm not even gonna lie, I'm very good at eyeing something and just sewing it, but here I'm just going to show you where I'm going to take the pin. Now, this can be very difficult if you're doing this on yourself. So, you know, you're going to have to bend a few arms to get it through. So, as you can see here, I was able to pin that one side. I just have to go in and pin the other side. But like I said, I'm kind of good at just eyeing it and going with the flow. And it always comes out good with me. I'm just taking a marker and I'm just marking those marks. So when I take the pins out, I'll know what I need to sew down. You saw I only pinned one side because I was just going to take the other side and just match it up with the pin. So that's what I'm doing here. So I am just pinning down the other side. So as you can see, I pinned that side and I'm just going to sew right along those pins. And then we're going to go ahead and go to the machine. We are going to start with sewing down the skirt on both sides. When I am finished sewing down both sides, I am going to hem the top of the skirt. We are going to sew down the top. So what we just hemmed, I am just going to run it through the machine and sew it down. I am moving on to sewing down the top. And as you can see, I started like midway on that sleeve just so that it can give it that even look. And then I'm going to go from the sleeve down the side. And here I'm just trying it on. Now, I was going to do the bottom of the skirt like this, but I decided to do elastic instead. And then I noticed that everything was a good fit. So I'm just going to hem down the side. That sleeve that I cut off, I'm just going to hem that in. Now we're on the top bottom of the ghost costume. So I'm just going to put those lines, not the lines, like that V-cut look back at the bottom, how it is at the bottom of the skirt. So I'm just going to take my scissors and recreate that look so it can give me more of a ghostly look. I forgot to mention my camera went dead on this part, but I did feel myself putting the rhinestones down. So all I did was took that 360 glue and it was a rhinestone sheet. I cut it out and I glued it on the hoodie part, and I also glued it on the side shoulder part. Last part, now I just took the elastic. I put it like a quarter over from the side. I pinned it, but as I sew it down on the machine, I am going to pull on that elastic so it can give it that stretchy look. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, like and comment on this video. Love, peace, and soul, sisters, and happy Halloween.